welcome to Move Fiji. I'm Adeline, your fitness instructor, and today we are going to be doing a cool down routine. I've got Sonia and Mark here to guide you along as well. These are 30-second movements that you will be performing in a sort of flow. Okay, so we'll start in 10 seconds. The first one, I want you to lie on your back. If you can, keep your legs up over your head. And what we're going to do is perform ankle rotations. We're going to perform them clockwise, okay, or anti-clockwise, whichever way. And then we're going to switch the direction and the opposite direction. Clockwise, anti-clockwise, whichever one you prefer. Now I want you to hold that position, pointing the toes to the ceiling, and now flexing it with the heel up. Feeling that stretch in the back of your thigh all the way down to your calves. Alright, nice work. Now drop the right leg, keep the left up. We start with the half side. Grab onto the back of your calf. We're going to stretch the calves all the way down to the hamstrings and glutes. And I want you to hold this stretch. Deep breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. Nice work. Keep it there. And switch sides. Stretching your hamstrings and your calves. Nice work. Awesome. Alright, now we're going to move into the inner thighs. I want you to bring the left leg in, foot in towards the pelvis, and then you point your knee out. Yeah? Awesome. Stretching the inner thighs. In 3 seconds, we're going to switch to the right leg and over to the other side. Point the heel towards the inner thighs, point the knee away from you. Staying there, stretching the inner thighs, hip flexors. Alright, now I want you to tilt the left leg over to the right. You look towards your left, stretching your lower back as well as your glutes all the way down to your knees. Keep that hand and turning over to the other side. Bringing the right leg over, looking over. You can pull onto that knee if you need to. You should feel that stretch in your lower back right down to your hips. Alright, now we're going to stretch your glutes, your butt muscles. I want you to fold the left leg over the right. Bring the hands in between your thighs and pull. The closer you get your knee, your heel to your chin, the more you stretch your glutes. In 3, 2, and 1, switch sides. Alright, now straighten the right leg completely and hug the left leg outside your body. Okay, it has to come out towards your shoulders rather towards your chest. Okay, outside towards your shoulders. 4 more seconds before we switch to the right and over to the other side. You're stretching your inner thighs, you're stretching your hip flexors, your glutes, and you're giving your abs a bit of a break while holding on to that leg. Alright, now bring your heel as close to your glutes as possible. Grab onto the bottom of your ankle, above your ankle, sorry, and I want you to lift your hips off the ground into a bridge stretch. If you can't hold on to the bottom of your legs, Sonia? Perfect. 10 seconds. You can always keep your hands by your side if you need to as well. Alright, now we're going to turn over to our left. Grab onto the top leg. Right leg. I want you to push your hips in as you pull your legs back. You're stretching the quads now. The front of your thighs. 4 muscles there. And we're going to turn over to the other side. Real quick. Alright, now into the next one, which is the cobra pose. So come up into a cobra and then sit back into the back sit. Coming up into the cobra and sitting back into the child pose. Bring it back in. Hold it there. And back sit. One last one. Alright. Now we'll take a quick break, and as soon as we get back, we'll head straight back into our cool down routine. Welcome back. We'll head straight back into our routine. We're onto the pike and the calf stretch, so I want you to get into the pike position. Now you're gonna bend the left leg, okay, and keep the right leg completely straight. You should feel the stretch in the back of your leg. Then you drop the other side, bend in the right and straighten the left. Alternating as many times as you like while feeling that stretch. Keep going. Right after this is your child's pose. Alright, now bring the knee to the ground. I want you to get into a child's pose. And here I want you to move to the right. And you're going to push your left side out. You're going to feel this stretch all the way from below the armpits, right down to your lats, right down to your obliques, all the way down to the sides of your hips. And slowly transition over to the other side. Keeping that heel to the butt. Alright, the next movement, we're going to get into the shoulders. I want you to drop the shoulder inside the right arm. Drop the left arm into the right arm. Hold it there, stretching out the shoulders on your left. And switch sides. Ten seconds to go. Right after this, we'll focus on our hip flexors. Standing on your knees, place your left foot forward. With your right hand up, tilt the hip in and sitting forward. You should feel the hip flexor on your right when your right hand is raised. Staying there and switch sides. And left hand, hip in, sitting forward. Alright, now staying on that side, I want you to sit back, stretch your calves. Reaching forward, grabbing that foot, straightening that leg, stretching the bottom of that thigh. All the way down to the top. And switch sides. Ten seconds before we get into our kneeling shoulder stretches. Awesome. Alright, standing on your knees, I want you to place your left hand out in front of you and pull to your right. You're stretching the shoulders all the way from the back to the front of the delts. And switch. Ten seconds. Alright, the next one is the standing tricep stretches. So if you can stand up, I want you to bring the left hand over to the right and pull the hand down. Now hold it there for a few seconds before we are going to tilt to the side, pulling it even further towards the right. Switch sides. Alright, this is one of my favorite neck stretches. I want you to hold on to the back of your ear on one side, and you're going to look at your armpit as you stretch. This is called the sternocleidomastoid. It's a really cool muscle in your neck. Switch sides. Alright, nice work. We got 10 seconds. Now into our final stretch, I want you to bring your hands to the back of your hips. You're going to pull back as you push your chest out in front of you, looking up. Now some of you might be able to do this, some may not be able to, but otherwise bend the knee, and I want you to bring that hand right up over your head, staying there. Now you're stretching your biceps. And way down. Awesome. And that was it for your cool down routine for today. Fiji for today. I hope you enjoyed your cool down routine. You can also perform these up to 2 times a day. You can also check out my Get Lean Fiji Instagram page for more workout and cool down routines. Be sure to join us in our next episode, and remember, you are stronger than your excuses.